Hey, I'll turn my music down. I was jamming. Just got home. It's Monday. We'll start the vlog this away. This away. That's a southern thing I've kind of adapted. First day back after vacation. It's what you would expect. Mentally a little stressful early on. Had a weird turn of events overnight. I got a weird email, and it wasn't weird, it was disappointing. So I was kind of in a precarious place emotionally this morning. Did my meditations. I do a morning prayer when I leave for work in the morning. And I did the things I talked to myself, right? I've talked about this before. Sometimes saying things out loud just makes a lot of difference. And it took a little while. I had to let the day sort of become. And I just kind of, kept my calm and cruised it and kept, saying positive things to myself, and bing, bang, boom. Got out of work, went to the gym, feels so much better. So much better. Okay, super quick because I got this done and I gotta go call my mom. Let me show you what I did. Okay, so, sorry. This is, wow, that was too close. I took some, it's a Power Greens thing. It's like spinach and, it's baby spinach and, shit, I can't remember what it is. What is it? Oh, it's right here. This the Superfood Organic Blend. Hold on. That's what I got. And it is baby spinach and baby kale and chard. Chard is one of your better greens. Anyway, what's in there is some diced cucumber that I took the seeds out of, some pecans, some dried cranberries, and that's it. And then I've got a little flatbread over here that I made with onions and tomatoes and olives and a little bit of spinach. If you'll pardon the messy table, it's like potluck for my husband. So I wanted to show you that. Only in America do we think we have to put every vegetable in the United States in a salad. We don't. Spinach salad can have whatever you want in it. I like just a very few things. And what I did was I took the vinaigrette that I made, which is olive oil and apple cider vinegar, which I love, and my seasonings, and just put, I don't know, on that little salad, maybe half of a tablespoon. It wasn't very much, just enough to, but the olive oil is very good for you. Anyway, just a handy, helpful hint. I'll check in. Lots of thoughts going around in my head. I've got a lot going on, and the fact that it's starting fall, which is exciting because as much as I love summer, fall is my favorite. And I think of it as a brand new, every season that changes, brand new beginning, right? So I'd like to know, what are you doing? Are you doing anything new? Are you embracing, a change in the season as an opportunity to put some good things into your life, to maybe start leveling up personally and professionally? I've got some things in the works that I'm doing. I hope that you do as well. The other thing about the fall is that, the air cools off. What people are eating and cooking and everything changes because, as we all know, I'm one of these people that thinks of certain things as warm weather foods and cold weather foods and what have you. And so for that reason, this is going to be a challenging next 3 months. I'm a good cook and I like to cook for other people. The challenge these days is not to eat what I cook for other people that I'm not, not really interested in having anymore. Because some stuff I really like. Anyway, it's something to think about as we start off into the fall. It feels very fresh and very new and kind of exciting. And I think with the full moon cycling, embracing the new, embracing the change, I think it's something to think about. Hey, good morning. It's Saturday morning. Normally when I come to you on Saturday mornings, I'm coming home from the gym. Not today. It's about 7:40 in the morning. I did not go to the gym today. Last evening I left work. Friday was an off day for the gym. And for whatever reason, and I highly suspect the office chair that I have to sit in, and we had a busy week. I had to be in the chair a lot more than up. And when I left work, for whatever reason, it was the very upper part of both thighs and my knees were just really hurting me. 4 little steps to get out the back door and down to my car were excruciating, and I was not happy. We have had a change in weather. It's cooler. Cool weather really doesn't bother me that badly. But then, you know, what I'm finding at 54 is some things are just different now for me. I'm headed to the grocery store to get that out of the way. I've been up since 5 and had to, my car is named Suze. That's what I call her. Suze and I are out and about this morning. I had to fill up the tank, and we're going to go pick up some things from the store. I'm out of some of the stuff that I use regularly, so anyway, have not weighed in yet because I haven't done the protein shake yet. I've only been up for about 2 hours. My tummy just didn't want anything on it first thing this morning, so when I get done at the store, you know, we'll hit the protein shake, we'll, you know, see what happens, and I'm going to try to do a weigh-in. It's the end of the month, so, well, it's not the end of the month yet, actually, by the end of next week. I'm hoping, because, you know, my goal is 10 pounds a month, and I was at about 15 before I went to the beach. Gained a couple, lost it back, so we'll see where I'm at this week. That feels like a kind of a pressure that I put on myself, but honestly, it's really an accountability. And it, you know, my intellect knows that with this exercise, my shape is changing. I could be exchanging fat for muscle and not lose any weight. I get that. However, my goal is not to exchange fat for muscle pound for pound, because I really I don't want to be this size. I didn't ever to begin with. So I have a goal weight only because it keeps me accountable, and I know what size clothes I'll be wearing and how that feels because I've been there before. So I know where I want to be. I know where my comfort zone is, and it's like right smack dab in the middle of what doctors have always told me I should weigh. And I may have covered this before, but just to give you you know, something to go by, I'm 5'10". I have as you can see, a large build, broad shoulders, big rib cage, you know, the whole deal. Bigger than some men I know. So I'm not a small, petite, dainty chick. And the doctors have always said for me to keep my weight between, say, you know, 135 to 170, which is an enormous weight range on almost everybody. Okay, sorry, I went ahead and waited till I got parked because that sun is so beautiful, but it's so bright. So, like I said, I didn't mean for this to be long. I'm gonna go in the store, pick up some good things. I think, I'm trying to remember, I showed you my spinach salad and I made my homemade dressing. But I've been, it's not been one of those weeks where you just like, I need to just grab something quick and go. Last night I just really wasn't hungry at all, and finally just realized I was going to wake up with a headache if I didn't eat, so I had 2 or 3 peanut butter crackers, and that's pretty much what I had yesterday. I have had some trigger moments and some things that I mean, I wasn't like struggling to deal with stuff or anything like that. It was more of I decided to eat something and my body didn't like it. So there's a lot of things my body doesn't like anymore, which is mostly good. I will go to the gym in the morning. Sunday morning's not my usual time, but I'm going to go visit my mom tomorrow. So I'll get up and go get that done and get back on schedule. But this morning I just wanted to give my knees a break. Now I get to go in the store. There's hardly anybody in there. I can take my time. I do not have a list, which I normally do. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I don't know. I guess the moral of this week's story is roll with it and do the best you can. Listen to your body, but always, always realize that, you know, things change. I mean, even though you have a schedule, you keep to it, but you have to listen to your body and do what it recommends. Hey, I'm going to close this out. I came out to my favorite spot and I'm laughing because there is a chicken from next door on my driveway and it's clucking at my cats. The cats are like, that's a really big chicken. It's really kind of funny. Sorry. You know, closing this week out, I'm going to go ahead and tell you I weighed in the interim between segments, and I haven't hit the goal yet. I do understand, you know, like I said in the previous segment about exchanging muscle for fat, I get it. The thing I would like to take with me, and I'm going to have to continue to meditate on, is that all things are a work in progress. Nothing happens overnight. I've said this to you all before. So if you set a goal and you don't quite get there, then you have to take a moment, figure out what happened that kept you from getting there, or, you know, in some cases, was it an achievable goal? That's important if you're setting goals. Setting goals that are unachievable is only going to make you feel like crap when they're not achieved. So set goals that, whether there's, you know, especially short-term goals, set short-term goals that are achievable, but make sure they're achievable with effort. We don't want to set effortless goals, because then that doesn't get us anywhere. We want to set goals that that we have to work for, that put us, you know, to the test a little bit. And then at the end of the day, when the goal is achieved, we know we have done something very, very good. That applies to everything that you're doing. My kitty cat decided she didn't like the chicken, so she came up here to hide from it. So yeah, 10 pounds a month is my goal. I may hit this month and I may not. But what I'm going to keep doing is progressing and working every day to achieve that physical goal, while, you know, maintaining my professional goals as well. Trying to launch a coaching business, that's interesting, and it's time consuming, and for a lady of my age who's gone from her house 13 hours a day, is challenging. But challenging is what peppers the gumbo for me. You know, you could sit on your couch and watch TV for the rest of your life, or you could throw some goals out there and start working toward them and feel really alive and really active and really proud of yourself. And I do. Whether I reach the weight goal or not, I'm proud of myself, because no matter what, I'm dedicated to feeling better, and I do. I feel very good. So again, thanks for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and shop around, look around. There's other things that I've covered topic-wise. Please hit subscribe and the little bell so that you always know exactly when I send up something that you might be interested in. I do have a segment coming, part 3, on the healing bulimia. It's just with vacation and all, I haven't had time to get it done, so I will get it done. But I want to wish you a good weekend and a productive next week. If there's any questions about anything that I'm doing with regard to, you know, exercise or the intermittent fasting or the supplements I'm taking, please feel free to ask in the comments. And I've got links to my social media as well. You're welcome to find me there. We can have a conversation. I'd love to see you, and I can't wait to see you again on New Day. Take good care.